Hello fellow monster lovers, and welcome once again to The Masked Fanatic with me, The Masked Fanatic, where we look for cool, interesting, old Halloween masks. Tonight's cool, interesting, old Halloween mask is one that was fairly common. You know, sometimes we're up here and I tell you, oh, there's only 10 of these in existence or something. Well, that's not the case this week. Tonight's mask has been around for a long, long time. Thousands and thousands and thousands of them were made year after year, and it is none other than, we'll end the suspense, although there is no suspense as such because you saw the title of this video probably before you began watching it, but it's The Wicked Witch by Be Something Studios. That's right, the Be Something Studios Wicked Witch. Now, this has been in production, or was in production, from around the 1976-77 time period, right in there, right up until throughout the rest of the 70s and all through the 80s and even into the 90s. Now, it has been discontinued for quite a few years now, but that is not to say that it wasn't everywhere every Halloween for many years. And it wasn't as if in the late 70s or the 1980s, it wasn't as if you could go to any haunted house or haunted attraction or lavishly decorated Halloween party or event without bumping into one of these in there, the classic Be Something Studios Wicked Witch. Not supposed to be the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz, just another wicked witch. Lots of witches are wicked, you know. That's just you know, that's just goes with the territory of the witchery, I think. But this old broom riding hag here has some of the hallmarks of Be Something Studios, like a tremendous profile and a very impressive level of depth. Nobody else can do this like the folks at Be Something, which is now called Zagoni Studios. Back in the day it was Be Something Studios, today it's called Zagoni. Zagoni is the new Be Something. Write that down, there may be a quiz later. But they're the most ambitious mask company when it comes to getting complicated things out of molds. I don't know if you can get an idea of just how elaborate those teeth are, but that's some pretty impressive mold pulling going on to get all that out of the mold in one piece. It's very impressive, and this isn't even their most elaborate or most ambitious job of something like that, but it's impressive. Now, the Wicked Witch probably isn't in my top 10 Be Something Studios masks of all time. It's probably not at the very top because I never thought the expression quite made sense. It looks, you know, like she's going but it doesn't look really evil. It just looks more like she's saying, no, I do not want to buy Girl Scout cookies. I keep telling you kids, you know. So it's not the most evil looking witch, but that can be good if you're going to be wearing it, because you know, you could be at Halloween at the haunted house or whatever, you could be puttering around with the cauldron and the spells and the brooms and all the cool classic witch paraphernalia, scaraphernalia, yeah, and not look like she's screaming the whole time. So actually the expression being a little bit vague kind of works when someone's wearing it. It works better worn than it does, you know, probably here with me holding it up and showing it to you, because you're probably not quite getting exactly what she's doing. She's not laughing or screaming, but I think she's kind of yelling at you. She's kind of, maybe she's nagging, take the trash out, you know, that kind of a thing. But they had this wonderful kind of hair on them. I love this hair. It's very hard to find this stuff now. Like most of the Be Something masks, it is a latex front half with a fur back, acrylic fur, sometimes called fun fur, in this silver gray mix. I love that hair. Again, very hard to find these days. And this particular one has a cloth tag sewn on the inside. That's right, cloth, actual fabric tag. Made in the USA, copyrighted by Be Something Studios, 1983. So this is a 1983 copy. Again, it was out for years and years. A great many of them were produced, but they look pretty much the same. There weren't a lot of changes. Most of them had basically the same colors, the same hair, the same basic look. And now, and what a beautiful sculpture. If you look at the wrinkle patterns, and you know, the flabby wrinkles around the mouth and that, pretty impressive stuff. so it's no wonder this was a popular Halloween mask. This is just me going off topic just a little bit here. I know you wouldn't think that would ever happen, would you? But just if I may speculate a little, if I may not, you can stop the stop watching, and you stop me from sharing this, from saying this. But I always thought, this is not based on anything, this is just my view of it. I always thought this mask was the inspiration for the Don Post mask Hagatha, which first came out in 1982. Now I know I said it says 1983 in here, but remember, this one was around for some years before that. This just happens to be a 1983 copy. But the Hagatha was a hooded witch mask. Do we have a picture of Hagatha? And the reason I accuse Don Post Studios of kind of copying the Wicked Witch from Be Something is even though it may be argued that, yeah, any classic witch would have like a big nose and chin and some wrinkles on the face like that, the main thing is you don't normally think of a witch as having werewolf teeth. Among monster designers, vampire teeth are traditionally uppers that point down, and werewolf teeth are bottom teeth that go up, you see. So yeah, she has those, and so did Hagatha. And who in the world would have thought to give you know, a classic Halloween broom riding old lady hook-nosed hag of a witch bottom fangs, lower fangs like that. So I always thought Hagatha, which later became the Green Witch from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, same mask, originally released as Hagatha, and then they changed the colors up a little and just called it Green Witch for the movie Halloween 3. I always thought this was the inspiration for that, because it kind of looks like a variant. They look like they could be sisters. And the other thing is, this one doesn't have a real distinct expression. The Hagatha / Green Witch mask has almost no expression. She has, like, her mouth is open, but she's not really doing anything. She's not expressing anything. She's just going, eh. So I don't know if she's supposed to be laughing or asleep with her mouth open or what, but this is the better sculpture of the two, I would have to say. I think this is better done, and I'm sure this mask isn't worth a lot of money, so don't ask me if you know, if you have one of these, can you get $300 for it? No, probably not, because there were tons of these. I don't know where you can get one right now, but if you keep checking around on eBay and places like that, I'm sure they turn up from time to time, because it was in production for a long time. There was a preponderance of Be Something Wicked Witches, and that's a good thing for you, because you should probably own one if you like cool Halloween masks, because it's kind of a classic, don't you think? Here, take a closer look.